level carry over between characters?
No, it does not. So every new character I make, starts over. So, presumably when Bird and Durf are able to join us, or Bird and Andrew, or whoever our fourth person is going to be, we can all kind of make fresh characters, or not, because it doesn't really matter that much. Because like, it's a small percentage bonus. Most of your actual power comes from, I guess actually your character level is the most important, more than like the direct upgrades.
Always purple.
Yeah, my sorcerer is called the Eggplant Sage.
My randomly generated name was Jose.
All right, works. All right, let's see. Can you talk to this guy for a second? And yeah, so that does like 50 damage split across every enemy in the area. It's got a huge AoE, but limited range, but less limited range than your bomb. Can you see if you can upgrade your... Oh, wait, no, you probably can't. And connection lost. Oh, that's good.
Connection lost?
Yeah, let me try that again.
Oh. Well.
This is fortuitous.
Well.
Worst comes to worst, we just...
I mean, I probably can't afford to upgrade anything because I have $40.
Yeah, you're right, I forgot about that.
Which is weird, that I even have my money for my other character. I guess that means you can farm free other characters or something.
Yep. Which I guess is kind of nice, so you're not stuck in, like, you know, early hell. With,
Early hell. Early access hell.
I mean, kinda.
It's hell that you won't be able to get the full version of for another 3 weeks.
Or ever.
Yeah, that's much more accurate, usually.
There's, I mean, my channel was originally founded on several early access games
And most of them are still not out.
Yeah, 3 of which have never been finished. Which is all of them.
Aw, yeah. High quality products.
Is Vagante done yet? No, Vagante is still in beta. Still patching it consistently, sort of.
I was gonna say, I wonder if we can get community people in, then I remembered again.
Yep.
Like, I know how to fill in these last 2 slots. Oh, right. What we need to do is we need to find other YouTubers that already have it.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm working on, like, meeting new YouTubers, but it is hard.
I just look like I'm wearing purple pajamas. Yeah, it turns out that Let's Players, on average, are probably kind of introverted and bad at meeting people.
Yeah. Like, I contacted, a Vac, who's...
So far, I've reached out once, ever, to anyone.
And I don't think you even got a response, right?
Well, we're recording together right now.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Spider-Cat.
I mean, I've had long conversation with him before.
Fair enough.
That's about as much as I expected, really.
Fair enough. I don't know. Yeah, my logic for,
Okay, I thought you just died. Do you have a charge or something?
Yeah, I got a charge.
Okay, he's disappeared off my screen, and I'm like, is he dead? There wasn't, like, a flashy animation? We're not there anymore.
No, the animation on charge is kind of unsatisfying. Yeah, I'm actually... I'm fairly durable. They made melee characters pretty good in this. The big problem that they did, that I run into is the explodey beetles kill me in one go. Or not kill me in one go, but they take off a significant portion of my health. Hello, I brought the swarm. Stand around the corner.
It's a bit of a bummer that, if I aim off in a direction with right-click, to do my special, it'll just kind of shoot way closer than my mouse was without really warning me that that's actually where it's going to land.
I was suggesting in a previous video that they should have like a targeting circle that pops up.
It'd be nice to know that
where
it's not going to actually go where I'm landing.
Money.
Money that we will usually lose.
Well, I mean, we're right next to an elevator.
I think more of our collected things have been lost than salvaged in any way in each playthrough.
I was thinking about that. It's like the amount of stuff that I have like directly lost over the course of this series is kind of upsetting.
For how short it is.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even been playing for a long time, but just that feeling of like, everything's gone again.
All my shit. Poof. At least I've gotten better at dealing with all the traps. I mean, it's important.
Ow.
I can now reliably do almost every trap. Sometimes the poison arrows in the cathedral do me in, though, because they're a little bit,
well, I
tighter
took that
spaced.
trap to the get
Did you go the whole thing, though? Yeah, you did. Armor.
It was a significant amount of overall arrows in a row together.
Well, at least it's arrows as opposed to the floor spikes. Those
I
things.
guess I should have had you do it because you have a charge, huh?
Yeah. And practice.
I almost wondered why it suddenly showed up when you're here. I've never seen that one before.
Oh, I actually haven't seen that before either.
It's like 6 arrows in a line together. Almost like you're supposed to charge past them or something. Well, this is awfully familiar.
Don't you dare push that button while I'm here. I was thinking about it. It's like, you could actively screw me. What? Oh, come on.
What's up? Oh, is the
Connection
connection
lost.
gone?
Yeah, again.
Oh, yeah.
Want to give that one more go and then either play
Hardcore rogue.
Distrust
This is hardcore mode of roguelikes.
speedrun mode. I'm just gonna make it public. You should be able to join me. I can't imagine anybody else is playing.
I mean, it'd only be a good thing, right? If somebody else showed up.
Probably. The one thing is there's limited team lives. From what I've noticed.
I guess if they're suicidal,
Yeah.
like some of the people that have joined me in Monster Hunter.
I mostly don't have problems. We did have one problem where, like, our main tank type person crashed out of the game. I think when we were fighting, like, Nergigante or an Elder Dragon. I don't know what this thing does. It's not based on level completion, that's for sure.
Kind of always looks the same.
Yeah.
In my first ever encounter with Anjanath, I fought him twice. I mean, I fainted against him twice, and somebody joined. I'm like, oh, they'll help me, and they were like rank 9 or something, and then they just instantly died. And
Yeah,
then the fight, and then I
well,
failed the scenario. I'm like,
His,
oh, okay. Thanks
his
for the
flame
help.
breath is brutal. I actually specifically stopped fighting Anjanath. The moment I hit high rank, I was just like, let's never fight Anjanath. And
Have you not fought him in
spoilers.
high rank yet?
No, haven't fought him in high rank yet. I fought everybody else. I think I actually fought Jagras last.
I actually made a checklist of everyone I've fought so far, of every enemy I know of, once I got to higher rank, so that I can then face off against all of them again. Like
Makes
at least
sense.
once. Especially when I got all excited because the poison Poke had a new move all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, I gotta see the new moves. But actually, I have not been noticing new moves from
Not
any of them,
really.
really.
They mostly are just more aggressive, I think.
Poke's got the flashy one because it's the poison tail thing where it's like, what's happening? Oh, my projectile's
Trying to
bounced.
think. Oh, did we get this?
Boink.
Yeah, you already got this trap.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's the ring. Yes. Ring of more charges. So have you ever played Secret of Mana or no?
Nope.
Picked up the remaster last night, and the reviews were like really bad, and I was like, it can't be that bad, right?
I think
The
my
answer is
first RPG ever was Final Fantasy X.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it came out when I was 10, so
I guess that makes sense. Mine was the Dragon Warrior games. So I've always
I
kind
grew
of,
up sharing video games with a sibling in the same room.
my family
So it
mostly
was like
grew up
battle
with
tanks.
yeah, Battle Tanks, Smash Bros, and then separate Game Boys that we didn't have to share because my brother didn't like RPGs.
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
like
my
them.
first RPG was probably Pokemon then, I guess.
Yeah, if that counts.
I might have played Pokemon Golden Sun before I ever played Final Fantasy X.
Golden Sun? Oh, right. Yeah, you probably
Golden
would.
Sun's RPG as fuck, at least in JRPG terms.
Yeah. Golden Sun was fun. That'd be great if they actually
It's also
like, mushed the two of them together as a remaster.
it's also the OG version of what I've come to recognize as being a JRPG trope, which is like a really overcomplicated class or progression system.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, everyone can equip 5 genies, and you combine them in weird stacks to make different classes for some reason. now you're a ninja. Now you're a samurai. Now you're a water elementalist or something. And it was like it was completely bonkers system.
I almost never did, mainly because I could never. I'd like lose all my healing abilities, or suddenly my characters would have like really weird movesets that I just didn't understand.
Yeah, that's the game that taught me the word Ragnarok.
Yeah,
they called Ragnarok for a decade.
Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, this is...
That's not a good room.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the spike guys, you can hit them around corners. As long as they can't directly see you. Ow.
I do like that when you try to cast a thing that you don't have the energy for, it tells you how much you need.
Yes, I really appreciate that. Okay, so Keith, if you hang out... No, over here, like right here. If you're right here, he won't hit you.
Well, that was a waste.
Actually, can I hit him? No, I can't. But yeah, so if you're right there, you can just edge around them. I
think there might be a patch incoming.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to get that broken for everybody else. But
yeah, for now, we're ruining the strategy for all you normies that have to wait for games to come out.
Should have been a YouTuber so you could get the early access.
It only takes thousands of hours of investment and entire changes of like lifestyle.
But then you get sweet perks like playing video games for a living.
But I get to shoot a guy from around a corner, and you can't.
I had somebody mad at me because I always got pre-release copies. Like, why don't they hand them out to normal people? I'm like, I think it's self-explanatory.
Do that? Yeah, he didn't think about that very much, did he?
No, he didn't.
Why don't they give out free copies to random people for no reason before it's out? Right, because there'd be no reason.
Stupid tri-shot poison creature. Ah, still not dead. Okay, that hurt.
You passed a secret.
Yeah, I did. I get distracted by monsters.
Oh god. I don't know why that made me think of the game Sometimes Always Monsters.
I've never played that. I reference the title not infrequently, but I've never actually even seen what it looks like.
Actually, I think it's called Always Sometimes Monsters. I mean, Sometimes
Always Monsters.
I think it has a sequel that is the words inverted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see it.
I think that both of those are games, and one of them's the sequel to the other one.
Huh.
Which makes it worse. Because it'll never be possible to remember. Ever.
Let's see. Did we get the... No, we never got the chests up top, did we?
No. I think that game's some kind of, game about living in...
Ow!
Like an urban... Oh, you're very dead.
I was just ahead... I was just to the edge, so I thought it was fine. And then I very much wasn't. Because I was moving just with the pace of them. Well, that's not good.
I believe I'm alive.
I
have very few hit points left.
Horrible,
now I've got
bloody
fewer spacebar.
Okay, well there's some healing items over the left if you can make it there.
I spacebarred.
Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I guess I will eat the food.
Won't budge.
Yeah, that's the way
that's where we
back
came
down.
from.
Yeah. Confused the heck out of me for the session that, we did together and then the other one. I was just like, how do you get in here? And then eventually it's like,
yeah.
Oh, that's the way I came from.
Yeah, well, it's weird that your character's reaction to it is a question mark.
Yeah.
That seems to imply that it's something useful and mysterious, but it's actually just the stairs we took to get in.
I remember there was an old game that I used to play, and the character, instead of saying, why he couldn't do a thing, you just have this, awkward MIDI sound effect that's like, no! And that was it. And you could never figure out what it meant, because it could mean, I don't have the key, this door doesn't open from the side, any number of things. I just remember being angry at it, because I could never figure it out.
Gotta get that poison damage in my face. Really severe for me with my health bar.
Oh yeah. Whoa. That worm randomly decided to give up on you and go for me. What is it?
Ooh. Cheaper vendors. Maybe it's randomizing, and the code that it gets is what if each code that each visual representation it gets is a code for that particular item?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
What if there's even a way of typing in a specific code, like it's a Game Genie?
That would be weird for a roguelite,
Ow.
but I'd like it.
I do it wrong every time.
Okay, this time I'm not going to get killed by the...
I am exceptionally bad
Got
at
it.
precise WASD movements.
Yeah. I kind of wish that there was like a proper computer setup so that you could like do a joystick and a keyboard without like extra peripherals. But it's never like worked particularly well.
I do like that sometimes people come up with like this weird dongle where it's like you're playing a half controller, half mouse.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have a mouse in one hand and you have a weird controller thing in your other hand so that you can not have to use a keyboard.
They've never looked comfortable though.
Not great.
Yeah, I can't
You also have to
imagine-
manually set up all of your hotkeys for every game forever because they're not set up to be specifically that. So they'll be like the journal is J, and I'm like, no.
I think that's actually what the Steam controller is kind of supposed to try and start being, but Steam controller is weird.
It's really weird. I played I played all of my playthrough of Slay the Spire with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was iffy. I was like, it's a card game, so it can't punish me for being slow. Because we found out it didn't have controller support, which we honestly probably should, because it's just a card game.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Where you pretty much just pick the card over and over again. But you know, early, that was the earliest access, and that after we streamed it, I was worried that I might have broken embargo without checking, because I didn't remember if there was an embargo or not.
I was
only
afraid
thought
of
about
this
that
game.
afterwards.
When I started streaming this that first night, I was just like, let me go check if they actually bothered to send an embargo. The answer is no.
I have a tendency to just forget the game exists when it gets embargoed.
Yeah, I do too. Because I don't like embargoes. They're bad. They're bad for me unless the embargo is like before release. Because it's generally like I think the ideal is having 3 episodes out before the game. Wow, I just found the most fun room.
Oh Jesus!
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure that they walk.
What in the name of Isaac is this?
And they're all dead.
Yeah,
Ow.
that worked. Oh god.
Okay.
They all came showering out. How often do you get like a code where they're like, do a let's play, but only a little bit of one, and then stop? Because I'm like, that just makes me not. That makes me just not cover it.
I almost never get anybody that's like, only cover it partially. Usually it's like, please cover our game, and I'm like...
That's what happened when I got Black Mirror.
Oh, right, I heard about that. Didn't Andrew get like a copyright strike for that?
No.
Oh,
He got
okay.
no, that was Mirror.
Oh.
That's a very different game. That's a peeing on anime girls puzzle game.
Not a very different... Oh, well, there we go.
Whereas Black Mirror, which is not to be confused with the show Black Mirror, is like it's a reboot of a gothic adventure game. And they were like, but don't show any of these secrets and don't play past this part. I'm like, I'm just gonna not play it then.
Ow.
It's the same reaction I had to Persona.
So, he seems to be kind of focused on me? Oh.
Ah!
So
My
I'm just gonna
are
sit
bouncing
over
back
here,
at me,
'cause
and it
he's
feels
just
really
gonna...
dangerous.
No, it looks like he's pretty fixated on me for whatever reason. So, nope, he's fixated on you. So
you
he
saying
will
that you
face
have
his
aggro?
target. Yeah. So just if he has aggro, avoid him. Ow.
Oh,
Piss.
that was close.
Okay, looks like he's on you. At
Die,
least it's easy
random
to tell.
bats. What? How did that hit no one? What? That's not even where my mouse was. I might not fully know how aiming works.
I don't have any more potion charges. I thought I had one left. That's rough. Ow. Shit. I didn't realize he was still aggroed on me.
That's so bad. Ow. Oh, Jesus. There went all my health in one go. Oh, there, I got him dead.
Yep. And there we go.
Well, it lasted a little while.
Yes. By the way, I wanna... Let's see. How much money? You probably don't have that much money. Let's see if you can come over here. Because if you talk to this person, you can actually get more potion charges.
Potion charges. Yep, your potions will have 2 charges.
Awesome. I didn't know if you were able to get my upgrades.
Yeah, no, I have access to all of your... I only have access to your version of the city.
That's helpful.
I bought access to tier 2 upgrades and stuff like that out of curiosity, and it was just useless to me because I'm in your world.
Let's see. Speaking of, I should probably go do that. I don't know if I'm still leveling up, but I'm gonna get the next guild hall, I think, for now. Whoops.
Oh, right. You're upgrading the city.
Yeah, I forgot that that locks you out of everything for a little while.
Loading time. Well, back to it.
Yep.
Back to the grind.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna switch characters though. I don't have a way of doing this without kicking you out. I'm sorry.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh, create lobby. Let's see. Well, in the interest of being original.
Forgot my name. My names are incredible. Pathomeribut the Ranger and Jose the Sorcerer.
Come, Jose the Sorcerer. We have things we must do.
I just love that was my random names. Where I mostly just spam the random button a bunch of times and just let go. Which is weird, because it's equally as effective as hitting random once.
If this
what
gets
have you
confusing,
done?
it'll be a problem.
What have you done?
What?
What is your name?
Is
your name also Jose?
Sage. No, I'm the Eggplant Sage.
The Eggplant Sage?
Yes.
How could you? My steez. You're on my steez.
No, you're on my steez.
We need a key.
Oh, shoot. I bought the key on the other character. Hey, we can go do the demon portal this time. Feel up to it?
Oh, Jesus. With these
give it a go.
characters?
Yeah. Let's clear the floor first, though. Get what we can.
That'll be a very abrupt and unfortunate death.
Or an extreme power-up.
Nah. I know better.
I've been practicing.
I've been playing this character for about 10 minutes, so...
I mean, he plays about the same as your other character, just
I don't believe you.
Differences.
Oh, look, another place where we need a key.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And also, if I disable the trap, it'll go away forever.
Yeah, let's just work on clearing the floor. Unfortunately, it was either this or my Warlock, and I kind of prefer this character because the Warlock is cool, but also only has a melee attack. So if you run out of mana, it's just like, well, time to start stabbing, and it's like...
So you know the checkerboard?
Yeah.
I'm leaving the trap on because it'll block the chest that has the key.
Yep.
Keyhole if I disable it, but you don't need to go through it because the thing at the end was just a diamond.
Awesome. Well, let's see if I can get a key from this. Nope, nope.
This game's known for its plentiful keys.
I've had some luck with keys. Nope, diamonds.
Another diamond.
Oh, you don't have to do anything.
It also means we're not getting any items for that upcoming challenge. We're just getting money that we can't keep.
I still feel like it should be Rogue Legacy style. Straight up, like, you die, you get to keep all your stuff. It just gives you less. Because I think that was, like, the most satisfying thing about Rogue Legacy. It's like, well, you're dead. But here's all this stuff you can buy. So you never felt like it was particularly punishing.
Until the end.
Yeah, when you can't afford to grind for anything more.
Or it's more like there wasn't stuff more to buy anymore, and they created grinding-oriented classes. Like, I think it was the Lich was the one that would start weak and become strong, so you had to grind. If you're trying to use the Lich to become powerful for a boss fight, that meant you had to grind every attempt. Because you had to grind up your health and mana values by doing legit grinding, then go fight the boss again, and then die, and then do it again.
I think I'd usually just bum rush with the dragon. That was about it.
We really are going up.
Demon portal? You already... Oh, I gotta gather my party before venturing forth.
Trying to leave me?
Are you ready?
Ah. Marginal. Oh god. Next wave's already happening.
Yep.
Problem is my mana regen is so slow. So I have one really powerful skill, but it's not good for endurance things, which is what this is.
I'll see if I can hunt down the rangers. Nope, never mind.
Oh right, I
repeated
should
sound
have
effects.
I should have tried to level up.
Oh,
That I have to go to the skilled person.
the wizard upgrades aren't particularly good. The mainly useful one adds a slow to your attacks occasionally. It gets better as you go further in. Yay, vendor things are cheaper. How useful.
You did it.
My favorite. It's just this time I have like an attack that I can use that like specifically hits multiple enemies. My warlock didn't have that ability, and it just sucked. I don't know. I feel like we're doing better, but I guess we haven't hit
This
the
is
hard
the easy
yet.
part.
Armor and health. Yeah.
This is the very easy part. Oh, spread shotting. Here's the part. That's
And
the
you're
bad part.
Well,
Pretty much just have to heal if I take a single hit. I have to use my potion immediately. Oh, well now I'm out of hits.
Okay. Do we have another quad shot, or is he dead?
I will be deceased soon.
Interestingly enough, these portals almost never spawn. Solo.
What portals? Oh,
To come here.
this whole place.
Yeah, this is like almost a multiplayer only zone. It's kind of sad because I wanted to practice it. I'm getting nothing but armor, which I guess isn't. Oh, you're dead. I'll get you in a bit.
I don't know how wise that is.
What? Should I just solo this?
If I take one hit, I'll be dead, and then you'll be dead.
Fair enough. I'll just rely on my non-existent health regen to slowly get me back up.
That's the tough thing, is just the sheer number of projectiles coming at us, and then having to wait for no heals.
It might
really.
actually be easier solo, just because then you don't have to worry about the other person, like luring a shot into you that you walk into.
60 damage?
I don't know, I've got a couple of upgrades on this guy. I was kind of just like, I'm tired of being the warlock. I wonder if... Nope, there they go. Oh.
Well,
They suddenly got the speed boost and hemmed me in a little bit faster than I thought they were going to.
good news is I got to send all my stuff back.
Yeah, kind of helps. I can get armor or boots. Actually, can I get? No, I can't get another apothecary charge. Armor it is then. What is my armor anyway? 15.
How do I
Alright,
use my
reduces.
How do I use my third skill?
That's just a proc effect.
I need to go back and read what it was. I did
Well,
not read what it was.
The developer got back to me within 10 minutes. We should have just kept Bird around. Oh well.
That's not a proc effect.
Isn't it?
He uses 35 energy to fire 13 frost shards in all directions, doing
Oh.
12 damage.
You could afford that. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the tier
No, I
1.
got Frost Nova. But I don't know
Okay,
how to
yeah,
use my third button.
Controls, keyboard, and mouse.
Just use mouse left, mouse right, mouse 4, and mouse 5.
Or Q and E.
Either Q and E, yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Oh! That was fun.
Explosions.
Yeah, that looks kind of useful.
Do you think Bird will come?
I don't think so.
We've lost the bud. Oh, these are the temp items.
I sent him the key, though. My assumption is he is busy for the rest of the night. He's playing Iconoclast, which is fairly good. And I think stokes his birdly desires, so...
His birdly desires.
I mean, it's a well-made pseudo-Metroidvania with, like,
No.
interesting characters. Oh, you're gonna buy something?
I was still doing stuff.
Okay, well, back to town. Wait.
Ah, that's horrifying. How did you do that? Oh, there it
Press
is.
escape and then...
You just split in half in front of me. Like Kenny or something. Kenny doesn't want to walk home. He's just gonna suicide so he gets birthed out of his mom again.
Ugh. I found that lore out midway through Stick of Truth. It was not exactly something I wanted to learn.